Did you know that Wynonna Judd allegedly put a tracking device on her sister Ashley's car? And did you hear that Ashley publicly slammed Wynonna for supporting then-President Donald Trump? Turns out there's a lot of sisterly drama in the Judd family. To get the full story of Wynonna and Ashley Judd's complicated relationship, keep watching. In 1997, Wynonna Judd released Come Some Rainy Day, a song that happens to be a nod to her sister Ashley Judd. Though the track was actually written by Billy Kirsch and Bat McGrath, some of the lyrics are widely reported to be inspired by the Judds' childhood. Ashley even joined her big sister on stage as she performed the hit during CBS's The Judds Reunion concert back in 2000, creating a poignant moment between the duo as pictures of the two flashed up in the background. In the 2011 memoir, All That Is Bitter and Sweet, Ashley writes that Wynonna was so excited to become a big sister. My sister, who was 4 when I was born, thought I was a gift just for her. In photographs, I am lying on my belly while she powders my back, or she is sitting in a small rocker holding the little bundle that was infant me. She would rock away, pausing only to pat my cheek. Though the Judd sisters seemed very close when they were young, the two appeared to start to grow apart around the time Wynonna joined forces with their mom, Naomi, to form country music duo the Judds. Ashley Judd opened up about how seeing her mom and sister work together and travel around the country on sold-out tours really made her feel, as she stayed at home with her dad to attend school. In her 2011 memoir, Ashley writes that she experienced depression while her mom and sister were in the spotlight, sharing that she always believed she would not be a part of their country music world. She also claims her family members were dismissive of her when she sang for them as a child, writing, "It was confusing and it broke my spirit. I never sang again." Ashley took aim at what life was really like at home in the book, writing, "My mother, while she was transforming herself into the country legend Naomi Judd, created an origin myth for the Judds that did not match my reality." She also claimed that her mom made her father, Michael Simonella, believe he was also Wynonna's biological father for many years, adding, "Naomi and my sister Wynonna have been quoted as saying that our family put the fun in dysfunction. I wondered, who exactly was having all the fun? What was I missing?" In All That Is Bitter and Sweet, Ashley Judd alleges she was sexually abused, but no one in her family believed her. During a 2011 appearance on The View, both Naomi Judd and Wynonna Judd addressed Ashley's book. Naomi admitted she partly agreed with Ashley's claims of neglect, and Wynonna stated that she was in her sister's corner. "People are trying to almost pit us against each other, and I want to come out and say, listen, we agree to disagree in our family, but we show up and support each other for who we are." In March 2012, Ashley appeared on Nightline to give an update on where she stood with Naomi and Wynonna, while also getting candid about her mental health. Ashley shared, "I love my sister, and every time she walks in the room, I light up. There's just nothing like a big sister. We've learned they've certainly been famous a lot longer than I have, and we've learned that it's really best not to dissemble our relationships in public." Ashley also shared at the time she had a precious relationship with her mom, and by extension, her sister. Wynonna Judd's 2012 wedding to Cactus Moser wasn't exactly the big, mushy family affair fans of the Judd family likely wanted. In fact, it was pretty prickly. Neither Wynonna's mom, Naomi Judd, nor her sister, Ashley Judd, were invited to her big day, despite them living on the same property the ceremony was held on. Talk about awkward. The star even threw a little shade at her sis when asked if her family was aware of the nuptials, telling Us Weekly, "Ashley's probably so busy with then-husband Dario Franchitti having won the Indianapolis 500, she probably doesn't even know."
Because Ashley is such a big star of Hollywood right now, and I can't even get in touch with her.
The I Saw the Light singer went on to explain that she feared their attendance would somehow pull the focus from the event, saying, "If I know Ashley, she would have repositioned my dress, or mom would have given me a Kleenex to stuff in my bra, or told me I have something in my teeth. I just didn't want that. I just wanted to get married." Wynonna also elaborated on where they stood, admitting they weren't really talking, but were planning a family meeting to discuss their boundaries. But that wasn't the first time the family didn't come together for a life event. When Ashley wed Franchitti in Scotland in 2001, it appeared as though her mom and sister did not make the trip. Okay, this one's a little wild, so buckle up. In December 2013, Ashley Judd accused Wynonna Judd of placing a tracking device on her car. According to ABC News, it was alleged in police records that a private investigator hired by Wynonna may have had something to do with the incident, while it was also reported Wynonna's former husband, Arch Kelly, was involved. As for why Wynonna could potentially want to track Ashley's vehicle, well, police described the whole incident as being part of a custody battle within the Judd family, as it was rumored Ashley may have been granted custody of Wynonna and Arch's daughter, Grace Kelly. Wynonna denied having any involvement at the time, but it later seems she may have revealed her involvement via her lawyer. The Boot reported that Wynonna's attorney allegedly confirmed she put the device on the vehicle in order to keep tabs on Grace, not because she wanted to track Ashley's whereabouts. It was also claimed that the whole thing may have been blown out of proportion, though Wynonna doesn't appear to have ever publicly commented on the matter herself. Fast forward another year in the life of the Judds, and it seemed like things were back to being okay between the famous family by the time 2014 rolled around. Naomi Judd was the one to offer this update after an inquisitive Andy Cohen asked the country music legend about her family dynamics during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. Naomi revealed that she knew exactly where both daughters were at the moment, saying,
Wynonna is staying out on the road so stinking much, singing. Ashley, I know, is in the Smoky Mountains hiking.
Cohen then asked if everything was good between them, to which she responded,
It's good.
Yeah, but it's that mother-daughter relationship.
Cohen also questioned the star on her multiple appearances with her family members on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and if she ever revealed something she regretted. Naomi stated she hadn't, and joked,
I have so many problems, I could do group therapy just by myself.
Naomi's 2014 appearance on the show came shortly after Wynonna spoke publicly about her sister toying with the idea of launching a career in politics. Wynonna actually threw her support behind her little sis and admitted she would vote for her. The country star told Us Weekly in 2013, I don't agree with anything she says half the time. We're so different, but I love my sister. I am for Ashley. In January 2017, Judd family feud rumors swirled once again after Wynonna appeared to diss Ashley after the Kiss the Girls actress made an appearance at the Women's March on Washington.
I am a nasty woman.
Ashley appeared to call out her own family for voting for then-President Donald Trump. Many believed Wynonna didn't take too well to the apparent call-out, as she tweeted, For me, it's about love of and fellowship with fans. I don't do politics on here. That sounds all well and good, but coupled with Ashley's politically charged comments, it certainly had some interesting timing. Wynonna then followed up by replying to a thread when a fan asked directly about her only sister. The singer wrote, I try to stay away from that toxicity. The whole thing is toxic. I'm not giving her all the credit. She doesn't have that kind of power. However, she later denied she was slamming Ashley despite the way her tweet sounded, tweeting, I would not bash my sister ever. In an effort to convince people all was well behind the scenes, Wynonna doubled down, writing, Last time I saw my sister, we hugged. And in our family, we agree to disagree, and we support who we are. On April 30th, 2022, Ashley Judd and Wynonna Judd's mother, Naomi Judd, died unexpectedly. In an emotional Good Morning America appearance, Ashley confirmed Naomi died by suicide at home, and she was the one who found her body. Prior to that, it was the sisters who announced her death via a joint statement posted to Instagram, which began, Today, we sisters experienced a tragedy. The siblings were sadly bonded over the tragedy, and even made a joint appearance at the Judds induction ceremony into the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, which took place just one day after their mother's death. The two shared a heart-wrenching hug on stage, and Ashley posted a touching photo of the two comforting one another as they looked at the Judds' new Country Music Hall of Fame plaque together. As for Wynonna, she shared a throwback photo of herself as a child with her mom and sister a few days after the tragedy, writing, I miss her. During Naomi's memorial, which featured a number of musical performances and heartfelt speeches, Wynonna acknowledged that even though things haven't always been smooth for her own family, they're still family. While speaking at her mother's memorial, the country star shared, We're showing the world what a dysfunctional family does. You show up for each other. If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255.